Hey, good evening. Micro Map here with your daily update. Just some breaking news now. Apple will avoid ban by selling latest Apple Watches without the blood oxygen feature. We had the Dow Jones down 0.25%, S&P over 0.5%, Nasdaq down over 0.5%. The small caps were down. Let's see here. Small caps almost 0.25% on the day. Some of the news that's been hitting the wire here in the last couple hours. Sheryl Sandberg says she's leaving Meta's board. Spirit shares sink for second day after judge blocks merger with JetBlue. I got lucky on that one. I do have a position in Spirit for it to go down. Don't tell me how much the gain was, but I have it with a lot of time left. I have it a year out, and I have the 750 put. So I'm basically doubling on that position. Right now it's trading for save. It's trading for $4. Well, 410 was the last trade, and I bought it for. Let's see what I got. What I got that one for. I might have to do a custom here. Filled. I'm gonna have to take that out. Filter. Symbol. Save. And let's go back maybe 30 days. I don't know if it was 30 days ago. No, it was further. So we'll have to do a custom here. Let's go back. Let's see here. Maybe 60 days. Let's see if it pops up. No. So I went even further out. Let's see. 90 days. So I bought it for $1.36 with 360 days to expiration. I bought it for $136 worth 410. You saw that now. Just we got the screen open here. Let's take a look at what the futures are doing. 10-year at 408. So we had some rise in the yield. Dollar I think was up. Now we're down in the after hours here to we're over 103, so 103.21 on the dollar. Foreign currencies are up with the dollar lower. Bitcoin down 90 to 427.20. Oil up at 72.70, 22 cents. S&P down, actually flat, 47.71. Ethereum 25.29. 1750 down on the day. Gold back up to 2012, $6 up. Feeders 228, hogs 71, cattle's 173, small caps 1927, 250. Nasdaq down 425 to 16865. Natural gas down to 289, well under 3. And then look at copper. Dr. Copper 375 basically. Silver 2276 up a dime. VIX 1538, so it's perked up down a little bit here in the open session. We opened at 6. Corn, soybean, and wheat are open, and they're all up green a little bit, but they haven't been trading well. Need to do some research on what's going on with the grains, but they have not been doing well as of late. On the news front, today we got better than expected retail sales. Didn't really dive into the report. Let's see, retail sales report. So consumers start 2024 on a strong footing after Jolly Holiday. Americans spent more at department stores, dealerships, and online in December. So It rose zero point 0.6 in December from a month earlier. So that's not good for slowing down the Fed, and it's supposedly what the street expects is 6 rate cuts. I don't see it this year. We had a hotter CPI and a lower PPI. Jobs report was good, but the last 10 or 11 job reports have been revised down. So we'll see what happens to the last job report revision if it gets revised down. I know millions of Americans are working 2 jobs just to stay ahead. But the market didn't like that today, and it sold off. So I talked about Spirit. We got breaking news: Singapore Transport Minister S resigns, faces charges of corruption. How shocking! More corruption. Here's how to invest in next leg of AI boom, according to Citi. Now I do CTRN. I think have a position on CTRN, and I did a short on Citi Trends. I thought it was the network company. Citi Trends does clothing. I don't know why that would be there. Apple again banned from selling watches in U.S. We talked about that. Half of Japan firms look at restructuring to boost performance. Diamond warns all these very powerful forces will impact U.S. in 25 and 24. I haven't looked at that. Diamond to a meeting, Zelensky meeting. Argentina leader urges elite to reject socialism. So he's trying to end the Fed over there in Argentina. We'll see what that libertarian will do over there in Argentina, where there's had a lot of corruption and high inflation. I think China had bad news yesterday with the GDP was lower than expected. China launched a security review. Samsung announces Galaxy S24 lineup with AI-powered photo editing search. Apple antitrust suit could reportedly come as soon as March. Supposedly the market is expecting a rate cut in March. I don't think that's coming. We shall see. And the market has been soft as of late. And pretty much most of these articles, you have to become a member or be in club. American Electric Power is a buy, Kramer says. Kramer lists major themes for market in 24. Investing in communism never pays. On China. It's Kyle Bass. All right, so maybe we could take a look at the bar chart and see what was moving today. Then it wasn't really active today. It was a little bit busy. Actually had a better day selling some. Maybe I'll do another video on Teslas, on how that market's going. Tesla was down 4, Nvidia down 3. It's had a big run up. AMD keeps defying all odds at 160. Apple down a little bit. Boeing, little bump, but it's almost down to 200. PayPal up a little bit. Meta up a little bit. Taiwan Semiconductor up a little bit. But for the most part, everything was pretty red when I was looking at the tape today. DraftKings was bucking the trend up to 35. Upstart, 6 up a little bit. DWAC, now that one's gone crazy with Trump Iowa caucus winning and him leading in the polls immensely. DWAC and Fun have PHUN have really skyrocketed, but I think I saw DWAC at almost $28 at least, so it rolled back a little bit and gave up some of those huge gains, which was expected. Progressive big day. ARM Holdings, a chip maker, up pretty big. Etsy up a little bit. And that's pretty much. But for the most part, everything was down today. I really didn't see any unusual stuff that really caught my eye. Maybe QD was active on calls. They're a Chinese like credit, small credit loan provision to retail. Progressive had some high, volume and call. I would have to see if there's a dividend or earnings, or usually not a really active one. DWAC we talked about, was pretty active. ZI was pretty active. Zoom Info Technologies, I really didn't do much today. IQ was one that was showing bearish activity too in the puts. But I really didn't do much today. Just raised a little bit of cash, closed out some winners. And that was pretty much it. I think we need a little bit more volatility. But the market, let's see what IBD has the market. If they changed, they probably have a market still confirm uptrend. So they still have a market confirm uptrend. NASDAQ gets support near 10-week line. Recommended exposure is 80 to 100%. So they don't have the market in correction. They still have it as go, go, go. Here are some of the stocks that were in the move today. HDB, a bank out of India, down 9. CVGW, I think they do avocados. Wow, down to 26. Pretty big losers, 8 and 9% respectively. Big loser. XPO down 5%. That's a trucking company. What are some of the winners? Burke the shoemaker up 1%. NTNX up 4%. Some winners that I closed down the last couple days. Wingstop, wow, 273 on the Wingstop. So those are some of your biggest winners. DVL 5%. Taiwan Semiconductors had earnings due. Dow Jones Futures, NASDAQ holds support. Watch these 17 stocks. Plug Power plunges on 1 billion stock offering plan. Let's see, they mentioned the 17 stocks here. Microsoft, JetLab, Datadog, Expedia, Royal Caribbean, United Rentals, Axiom Enterprise, GoDaddy, Celsius, Elastic, Double Verify, never heard of Double Verify, Novo, Spotify, Skechers, Interactive Broker, AppLovin, and ARM Holdings have fared relatively well, holding in or nearby zones. So there are some names that are hot for IBD. And that's pretty much it, really. No, I think the Dow Jones was down at some point pretty heavy. So was the NASDAQ. So they were able to recoup some of the losses today. But let me see here. Take a look at the SPY. See how it looks here. Here's the SPY in the daily. So we have an RSI of 78, and on the weekly, RSI of 78 as well, and well over the, I want to say the red line is the 50-day. Yeah. The NASDAQ almost touching the 50-day, and this is the daily pulling up here. Well, above that. So 87 RSI, but we're seeing some big red bars here on the daily. We shall see. Be cautious. Even though the market is in an uptrend, here's some trending in the stock tweets. PayPal, Discover got hit, JD got hit, KWeb, IonQ, not that much. TSM up, PSFE up, and the rest, not really. Save got pretty destroyed, and we talked about that one. Anyways, like the channel, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night. Bye-bye.